Part of me wonders if we'll ever talk about Nintendo again like they're not the weird underdog.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to the SaveState. My name is Landon. I've got Dirk and Seth here, and today we're going to be talking to you about Nintendo's first foray into mobile gaming called Miitomo.
Foray is the right word.
Foray?
Foray is the right word.
Yeah.
It's not a game.
So, yeah, all right. So what Nintendo announced last year, or very early this year, I can't remember, that they were going to be partnering with a company called DNA to produce mobile games. They would have 5 or 6 released by March of 2017. Mm-hmm. This is the first one that is coming out, and it's a free-to-play app with in-game purchases. Yeah. And from them, it's called Miitomo. And it is reportedly to use Nintendo's Mii characters to communicate with other players, apparently in an attempt to foster communication and sharing with people in real life. Miitomo users will answer questions from their Mii, which will interact with friends via a safe and secure communication app. And Miitomo will enable connection between friends who might be reluctant to contact each other and further deepen friendships.
So, I mean, the good news of this is Landon and I will finally have a way to talk to each other because I'm very reluctant to reach out to Landon.
Basically,
like it doesn't feel right. But now I know that we'll be secure, safe and secure.
Yeah. So let me get
goodbye,
this.
Chris Hansen.
Let me get this right, okay? Nintendo announces they're finally going to break into
mobile gaming,
and what they launch with is a social network for people who aren't friends.
Yeah.
You know what's cooler than this? PictoChat. They came out on the original DS.
God damn.
10 years ago.
PictoChat.
Like 10 years ago. If they would have re-released PictoChat, hell yes. Like I would download that for my phone. Yeah. It's entertaining.
What would be your pay-to-play features on PictoChat? Different
colored ink. You got to have microtransactions. I mean, you accept that. That's part of the game now. Right. Par for the course.
They did say that the next games in their foray, and I'm going to keep using foray, into their mobile gaming experiences will be paid content. So the next games you'll pay for the game itself. So theoretically, there probably won't either. The in-game transactions will be minimal, or they won't be there at all.
Yeah.
So
they'll still be there.
My thought is why have a communications app that your target market is people who are reluctant to talk to their already friends. Okay. Because this isn't you meeting new people. This is
you can't do that
people you know.
This is funny because
you have to exchange friend codes
with
each other.
So my thought is I honestly, all joking aside, I think there is a barrier between cultures here.
Yeah.
I think maybe there's a culture within Japan that this makes sense for them. I don't understand it in America.
The key word here, the operative word being reluctant. Like, I'm not reluctant to talk to somebody I've never met. I'm reluctant to talk to somebody I don't like.
Sure.
You know, like... So now maybe, and that might be jiving with your cultural thing, because maybe it's a thing. I mean, Japanese culture is a bit more modest than we are.
I wouldn't even.
I don't even know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And so I'm wondering if maybe it's like they don't want to bother their friends, and so it's trying to give them a way to do it. I don't know. But to me, from an American standpoint, it kind of seems like they're making a pedophile app. It's a safe and secure, me-focused thing for people who are reluctant to talk to each other.
I can't say anything because I made the Chris Hansen reference earlier.
Right.
But I was just like, wow.
You get one per episode, so you got to stop.
You got one left.
I got one left.
You're good.
Yeah. So, I think the biggest thing
he was going to immediately just...
No, I'm not going to. I'm saving it. So, this shouldn't have been their first thing.
No.
This should have been, hey, we're making Super Mario World 2. By the way... We're also making this for people who want to socialize using their Miis.
With people they don't like.
Well, they said that their games that they're going to release are all going to be new stuff. They don't want to rehash their old stuff, which I'm just like, man,
That's all you got to do. Take my money, man.
One of the 5 or 6 that you're going to launch between now and 2017, just make it like an update of a Mario. That's it.
Yeah. Update Mario, update our Link to the Past. Like any of the old stuff, just re-release it. Let me play it.
And
that's all you gotta do.
If you're concerned with buttons and you have to have a Nintendo gimmick, make it so that Mario only runs when you tilt your screen, and when you touch it, he jumps. Problem solved.
Okay, that's a good idea.
No, it's not a good idea.
Okay, that's not a good idea. But what they could do is just make it so you can pair your Wii remote to your phone.
Yeah.
I've played emulators that let you do that. That technology is there like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Like you carry a little tiny Wii remote and you pair it with Bluetooth, and then you can use your phone as a screen and play Nintendo games.
They could sell another peripheral that's like the mobile remote, sure, like the baby Wii remote or something. I mean, because they're really good at peripherals. I mean, arguably, but
the only thing I can think of is maybe they're afraid to step on the toes. No, I think they're maybe afraid to step on the toes of their own other devices, of their 3DS, and then of whatever the NX is going to be coming out, next year or whatever it is. Because there's a lot of rumors that it's going to be your home console cross a handheld thing that you're going to take with you. So are they afraid of just crossing the streams, if you will?
See, I think that point alone is even more reason why they need to just remake stuff, because they have the 3DS, they have the monopoly on handheld gaming right now. So you don't want to compete with yourself. Like, there's no reason for self-cannibalism, but just re-release stuff for phones so people can buy that, and then just keep making new content for the 3DS. I think that is the proper route. And stuff like this is okay. Don't lead with this.
Yeah.
No. Well, it's the same fear when VR was coming out. Everybody was concerned with who's going to jump to market first, and is it going to ruin the give you a bad taste in your mouth,
right?
If you will. Don't even say it. If you will, for Nintendo's mobile devices. That's not it. I didn't. Anyways,
just move on.
Okay.
Move on.
Anything else you guys want to talk about with Nintendo's?
No, I think overall it's an odd move. It doesn't make a lot of sense, and I think that just three dudes sitting here just BSing about new ideas have come up with a couple ideas that at face value seem to be better ideas than what this is. So
less predator friendly.
There's that. There's your
it's not going to give out your address or anything.
Right.
It's safe and secure, guys. Come on.
Watch it doesn't
Nintendo knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
So, I'm legitimately kind of sad this isn't PictoChat. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I have really fond memories of PictoChat.
Give it up. Just let it go.
It was really fun.
You guys have both been in the Nintendo world a lot more than I have, especially through the Wii and the Wii U generations. Are the Mii characters, like, I know they're kind of central to it,
so hard to make it matter, and it really does.
I know that's kind of what I was getting at. Is like, it just
the only fun I ever had with Mii was making ridiculous characters for Mario or for Wii Sports Tennis. Okay. So like we had like Chuck Norris, we had Satan, we had Jesus. Like they would play tennis with us.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, that's the only fun I've ever had. I've never put effort into making my person look like
Microsoft immediately jumped into the market and they made their own little avatar.
That was dumb too.
Sony was about the only ones that didn't do this. They had PlayStation Home, which you made your avatar, but that was a really cool. That was a game. Yeah. That was an experience.
And then they even dropped that though.
Yeah,
didn't they? Yeah.
That's not your persona.
Yeah,
that was kind of like The Sims, right? Which was really cool because if like you had Uncharted trophies, you got Uncharted furniture for your house. And look at this.
House. Yeah, was really
that's pretty cool.
PlayStation Home was an iffy execution, but the idea was pretty neat.
I think it had more legs than this did.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So
let us know in the comments below. Are we just being like? Is this on us? Let us know. Are you excited about Miitomo launching in 2016? It was delayed. It was supposed to come out this year. It's taking them longer to produce an app for reluctant friends to talk to each other. So let us know what you think about that. If you want to keep this conversation going, head over to thesavestate.com. If you want to reach out to us on Twitter, we are at @the_SaveState. Thanks, guys, for joining us. Thanks, guys, for watching this video. Remember, like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you next time.
Look us up in Miitomo when it comes out.
Yeah, we'll be reluctant to talk to you.
Thanks for watching this video. If you want to hear more from us, please check out our audio-only podcast, Random Encounter. You can find that on thesavestate.com. Random Encounter dives very deep into gaming culture and the games we've been playing, and gets kind of into gaming a little bit deeper than usual. It's an hour-long podcast. We have a lot to talk about. Please join us there.